Hello, Andrea Pinkney-Walker here, recording week three's video journal. The question asked for us to describe a time when we were in a conflict and how did we resolve it and what we would do differently next time if we would do anything differently. So, I've actually had a conflict, and it was a three-generation conflict. It was between myself, my mom, and her mom, which is my grandmother. My grandmother majored in psychology and was a psychologist and retired as a psychologist. So when I went to college and I decided that I wanted to major in psychology, I sent her an email because that's how my grandmother and I communicate. And I let her know, hi, I look up to you. I don't want anything financially from you, but I will like to be able to contact you during my time in college because I feel like you would be a great, help to me if I have any questions. And I never got a response. And then I emailed her again, and she emailed me something that was not nice. I can't remember what she said. So I contacted my mom, and my mom says, just leave your grandmother alone. She is evil, and she will hurt your feelings. She doesn't want to talk to you, so leave her alone. So I left her alone for about a year. And then I contacted my mom again. Mom, but what did I do? Why is she mad? I don't know, Andrea. Just leave your grandmother alone. She will hurt your feelings. So I left it alone for another year. Well, my grandmother on my father's side, she told me that I should contact my gram, and all I had to do was say, hey, just want to let you know that I love you. Well, I didn't want to do that because I knew that I didn't do anything to her, and I didn't know why she was upset. So after asking my mom maybe 5 times, and one time my mom got really, really upset, and she said, she gave you bicentennial coins that were worth a lot of money, and you never thanked her. So she got upset with you and she didn't want to talk to you anymore. So I'd known that I had never received any bicentennial coins, and I put 2 and 2 together. This is why my mother never wanted to tell me and why she got so defensive when I asked, why is my grandmother upset with me? Because my mother stole the bicentennial coins and took the money, and I never thanked my grandmother for something that I never received. So fast forward 5 years later, I get really sick, and I email my Gram, I just wanted to let you know that I love you. She actually responded, and we built a relationship. Fast forward another 2 years, I find out that the medication that I'm on has caused me to need a hip replacement. I call my Gram, I'm scared. I don't want to sign the documents at the hospital. Could you please fly out to Texas and be here for support for me? Well, while I was in the hospital, I brought up the fact that we did not talk my whole college almost. And I told her, Mom finally told me why you told me to leave you alone. And you do. I want to let you know that my mother never gave me those coins. So that's why I never apologized. And my grandmother and myself both cried together. And I feel like it made it more resolved because although we did have a relationship, after that we had a better relationship. And if I could do anything different, I would have contacted my gram with more detail instead of just being mad with her, and we would have been able to resolve it a lot sooner because the conflict wasn't really between her and I, and we finally found that out, which I'm thankful for. But that's my conflict.